Today's video is going to be a little reading vlog. I'm going to be doing some book shopping today. I'm going to look for the Magnolia Parks books. Yeah, I seen it on discount in this store and I'm going to go have a look for them. And if I'm in there, if I find anything else, then I might grab that too. I'm trying not to. I don't have much thrillers currently, so I kind of want to see if I find any thrillers, even though I know that I'm like not really a thriller girly and I get spooked easily. But I kind of want to broaden my collection basically. But before we get into that, let me just put you on what I'm reading right now. Currently, I'm reading Body Check by Ellie Kennedy. This book, let me tell you, is spice and more spice. Like, I've had it on loan with Kindle Prime for a while now, so I've decided just to read it. Since I'm going book shopping, I seen that they had Ellie Kennedy's box sets in the shop, so I was like, let me have a little feel for her writing and see whether or not I want to pick them up. It's very spicy, and I'm not mad at that. I just don't know whether or not I care to read about a bunch of hockey players. You know, I don't know. But yeah, let's just get into it. This video yesterday, but chaos won and I didn't do a good job of filming. I even did like a book shop yesterday, so I'm still gonna share the books that I bought with you right now, and I'll probably still add those clips because you know how scary it was to take the phone out in the shop. Like, I thought I got over it, but clearly not. So, by the way, you're probably gonna hear my princess in the background. Obviously, she's at home and she's talking to her family right now on the phone. Oh, in fact, let me even show you what I'm currently reading. Right now, I'm currently reading Body Check by Ellie Kennedy. I'm on chapter 9. Oh, sorry, no, chapter 10. But this book's really spicy. The only thing is, though, in my opinion, she's cheating. Like, that's not a spoiler. Right at the start of the book, she kind of says she's on a break with her boyfriend right now. And in my opinion, a break doesn't mean a breakup. If it was, we would call it a breakup. She's like starting this whole thing with this other person and just straight up cheating. And now let's get into the books that I actually got. Here are the books that I bought. So starting with first one, I got The Housemaid's Watching. This is the second one. I don't actually think I should have bought this because I haven't even read the first one. It's been on my shelf for so long. But I really did talk about this in the collection video. But yeah, I still got it anyway because it was part of a deal. I also got The Truth According to Amber. Now, I've seen this on Pinterest. It's about, I think it's a workplace romance basically, with a little bit of like difficulties with her ethnicity and stuff like that. So she's Native American, so she has a hard time getting a job and stuff like that. So she kind of talks about it in here, but there's also a workplace romance. So yeah, I'm actually gonna go back to the shop because there's actually a third book I could have got for £1.50 because the deal, and I didn't get it, so I'm gonna go back and get my £1.50 book. I'm sorry. Like, they got a good few range up there, so I'm gonna have a little look. I also got Ride With Me, and it's sprayed. Oh my gosh, look how cute the edges are. Like, yeah, Angel, you can come in if you want to. But yeah, I got Ride With Me. I just seen the front cover of this book and it looks so good, and I was like, I'm gonna read this. It's by Simone, so I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it. Hello, my darling. So yeah, it's about, I think it's fake dating, and you know I love me some fake dating. This is actually the second book in the series. I think the series is called like Lights Out or something like that. I've actually got the first book available on Kindle Prime, so I'm gonna read that. And then I also got Savvy Sheldon Feels Good As Hell. This was 50p. And I didn't know until I got to the till, so I was like, yeah, okay, great. At the back of it says, hopeless romantic, a clueless boyfriend, and a very cute contractor. I don't know what that's about, but I had to come rescue it. This one, which again turned out to be 50p when I got to the till. Actually, one of these were already 50p, I can't remember which one it was, but this is called Zoroff Books, Her Happy Ever After. And at the back it says, an indie bookseller, a famous author, and his best friend. So I don't know much about it, but it was giving me like Why Choose or either Love Triangle. I don't know, maybe it's neither of them. Maybe I'm just like in my head, but I don't know. But yeah, I thought this looked cute and I grabbed it. I had this, and then the one that shocked me the most was this one. I have heard a lot of people talking about this, and a lot of people have been saying this is a really good book, but this was also 50p. And honestly, there's a trend here. Apart from Ride With Me, that one wasn't 50p, but I guess nobody in my area really, you know, I don't know if that's something like the place I live, but I don't know. But this was also 50p, and it's Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I've heard a few people talk about this as well. And then what I originally went into the shop for was the Magnolia Parks series. I still haven't opened this yet because I'm still questioning whether or not I want to get the original covers with the like the art on it, like the trees and the, I just thought those looked so much prettier, and I like the idea of like reading and then looking back at the front and seeing how it relates. But I also do think these are really cute. At least they look really cute like this, but it's like, you know, when it's like you could get the better option, but I'm not sure. I just had to get them as well because they were on the sale, and I just thought, wow, everywhere I look for this book set, like this box set, I always find them like £40 upwards, especially if you want the original covers. So I didn't want to miss the deal just in case it left me, because girl maths. But yeah, anyway, so those are the books I got. Oh, by the way guys, I've been working really hard to try like incorporate a few more healthy habits. Unfortunately I failed today, I didn't wake up early, but for the rest of the week I'm going to be trying to like add some healthy habits, and I'm just gonna take you guys along with me. And so yes, so to start off these healthy habits, I'm actually gonna go food shopping now because I also want to meal prep. So let me get to it. Okay, so we're here at the food shop now. I'm gonna quickly run into the bookshop before we head into the food shopping, because I want to get, as I said, I want to get the third book. And honestly, if I find something else, I might switch this one as well while we're in there. I hope that I don't actually walk in the shop and walk out with way more things than I actually intended to get, because I'm not trying to buy any more books. I just did a bookshop. We just came out of the bookstore, and the store is basically closing down now. So there's nothing in there, but look what I found. Yours truly. This is on my TBR right now, and I got it in there for £2, so I'm so happy with that. Also, the news gets better. They're closing down. Okay, that's not the good part. The good part is they're gonna have a huge sale next week. So they told me to come back next week, and obviously they're gonna have all those empty shelves are gonna be full of like all the books that they've got on sale. So I'm going back. We're going book shopping again next week. I know I wasn't supposed to be doing any more book shopping because I've already did it yesterday, but you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm actually gonna bring the ones I bought, and if I find them in sale in there, yeah, your girl's gonna switch, because you gotta save a pretty penny in this economy. But anyway, now we're gonna go do the food shop, and I'll see you guys when I get back home. So guys, I'm gonna listen to Rock Paper Scissors now. This is a thriller. I know nothing about it. It just says marriage can be murder. Now this book is available on Amazon Prime. So it says 10 years of marriage, 10 years of secrets, an anniversary they'll never forget. Adam and Amelia are spending the weekend in Scotland. It's always a remote location. Okay, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't like that it says creepy, because I'm so easily spooked, but I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone and try a little bit more thrillers, because I really enjoyed Neverlie. Even though like it spooks me out all the way to the end, I really enjoyed the twist. So I'm like, thrillers really, you need a thriller every so often, and I'm just gonna try it. And since I have since the audiobook on Libby was available, like I have to use my iPad because my phone I use to record, so I'm showing you with the iPad. But since the audiobook was available on Libby, I just thought the risk is so much lower, because if it's too spooky, I can like 2x it and get through it. So we're gonna listen to this while I season up some of the meat, and then I'm gonna pause halfway through cooking, and I'm gonna play with Princess, then I'll come back. So I'm gonna leave the meat to marinate while I play with, you get it.
My husband doesn't recognize my face.
Okay, so guys, I'm so tired. I've put the meat in the oven so far, but I'm gonna get to it later. But let's give you a wrap up on Rock Paper Scissors. So far I'm about like 12% in the audiobook, but on the Kindle it's about 14%. So I'm on, I was gonna say chapter, but there's no chapters. I'm just on this section that's called paper. Let me just say, why does Adam hate his wife so much? We haven't got the information yet, but he hates his wife, just to say the least. That's the energy I'm getting. Everything she says annoys him. Meanwhile, she's trying to give him a chance, and it's brutal, to be honest. She sounds like a nice person, but it's a horror story, or at least a thriller story. It's a thriller story. Let me get some liquids. It's a thriller story, so wow, why can't I speak? They've booked this Airbnb out in Scotland. It's actually an old church that's been reformed, and that's like storybook thriller. But yeah, they're staying there because it's like a chance for them to rekindle their marriage. He also has this like health issue where like he can't remember faces. He can't like pick up expressions on faces, so he doesn't remember what people look like. That's already at the first chapter. So it's weird. I don't know too much about them so far. He's like a screenwriter, very career driven. She loves her career, but I don't think he takes it seriously. I don't know much. They seem to have loved each other so much before, but now he just can't stand anything she does. Everything she does pisses him off, and it's kind of like, boy, throw a prediction out there which could be so wrong. There's something weird going on with her because she's too nice so far. Everything she's doing is perfect. She's spot on. He's like a waste man, so I'm getting the vibe that she's gonna do something to him. I don't know. So far I'm enjoying it. I'm not scared yet. It's doing all the cliche scary stuff, but it's not scary yet. So I'm gonna actually pause this now. I'm gonna finish off Body Check because I really want to start Cross the Line. Basically, I'm trying to finish Body Check so I can move on to it because I have the second book and I want to read that too. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little bit reading. Got my little drink. I've been feeling a bit stressed right now, so I'm like, I don't know, I'm gonna just chill, drink and read because it's cheaper than therapy. So yeah. Later, obviously I just put the washing on, so I'm apologize if you can hear the washing machine going right now. My nose is so blocked. I've been getting no sleep at night because like it's so hot in the UK right now. I'm not used to the UK being this hot. Nevertheless, I am still listening to Rock Paper Scissors, but it's been quite slow, to be honest. I just couldn't bring myself to listen to it. Like they said something about, oh, there was a bunch of eyes staring back at them in the dark. The way I almost DNF'd the book, I was at to DNF it. I said, don't be a little, I am enjoying it, to be honest. I really want to know what happens, but I also can't deal with like the thriller of the thriller, basically. But anyway, I finished Body Check. How do I feel? I actually don't mind it. You know what it is, yeah? Even though this book was like heavy on the smut, like I feel like the reasons why they didn't want to get together, or at least she didn't want to get with him, made sense. Like it wasn't like some silly, oh my god, we can't be together because like it actually made sense. She had some valid reasons for why they didn't want to get together, so I didn't mind their love story. I don't really like how their story began because in my opinion she cheated. I said that already. It's not a spoiler. It literally, in the first page of the book, she literally says she's on a break with a man, so that's not a spoiler. So it made it a little bit hard to root for her. But I feel like I've already forgotten what happened, how it even ended. Wow, yeah, I finished it a day or two ago now. Already forgotten about it, and I'm moving on to the next book. It was just like one of those nice little filler books. I'm happy I didn't buy the whole on-campus or off-campus box set because they're just okay books. I say that lightly because maybe I'll buy it again, because sometimes you want those little easy read, fluffy, non-serious, smutty books, and sometimes you want serious books. But speaking of, I'm currently reading Cross the Line. I've only read the prologue of this and it made me so giddy. I was so excited, like just looking at it. I'm really excited because they got like the Formula 1 schedule on here. Yeah, I just love me a little bit of Formula 1, and I think I'm like giddy about this. Like I'm thinking, is this how people feel when they read like hockey romances? Because I just think I like how it's different. I like that it's just not like an obvious sport, and I just also really enjoy Formula 1, so it's kind of fun. I read the prologue last night. I don't really know what's happening so far. All I know, if you want the tropes, I know it's friends to lovers. I know it's false proximity. Well, I can never say that word. Like I'm literally gonna put a clip in here of how many times I've tried to say that word and it hasn't happened. That's the book. I'm actually gonna continue reading this, but not quite yet. I'm gonna eat my lunch and then I'm going to actually do some editing. I've got my salad because you girls trying to be healthy. This part of the habits. I almost went into the kitchen and got like a biscuit because I couldn't have to make anything. And I remember like you literally spent all that time meal prepping. Like don't waste my time and my money. Which is like they're fast paced and quick. You're gonna get through it fast. Okay, so guys, we're at the park. I finished up my editing. I've only got a little bit left to do, but I had to drag myself away because one of my healthy habits is to start walking more. I want to get my steps up. Right now I'm aiming for like 7,000, but I don't have a way to track it, so I'm thinking about buying myself an Apple Watch, but I need to chill because I love to spend money and it's a problem nowadays. But anyway, I'm gonna put on Rock Paper Scissors and go for a little walk around the park while listening to it. Honestly, I don't want to listen to Rock Paper Scissors. I just want to listen to a romance, but we're gonna finish it. I feel like I do need a palate cleanser because like romances haven't been hitting the same way as when I first started reading them, so I think I do need, as I said, the palate cleanser. So thriller is normally a good palate cleanser, so I don't know how many times I said that word. Anyway, got me my bottle of water. I got my Kindle just in case I want to sit down, but I almost forgot my headphones then. Yeah, so we're gonna go do that. Let's get going now. Guys, this guy just said Amelia hasn't spoken to me for an hour or something like that, and it's a relief. What the hell? Tell me you hate your wife without telling me you hate your wife. Okay guys, so I just finished my walk. I did take a little break and decided to sit down and read Rock, Paper, Scissors. And there's nothing really to update you guys on yet. There's there's nothing really happening so far. I think this is going to be like a slow type of thriller. Everyone says like Freedom McFadden's like popcorn thriller, like it's really fast and snappy. But this feels slow because so far nothing's really happened. We've just been like unraveling things from their marriage. Like we looked at like what went wrong and like also what went right in the past. And like that's what they've really been doing. Like nothing spooky is happening. Well, it's spooky because of the environment, but like nothing like set and like, you know, is happening. There's like, all I'm getting the vibe of is there's a lot of lies and there's a lot of secrets that's been happening in this marriage, and I don't know. And there's a crazy lady in it that lives in that area, but I don't even know if she's like the person that I need to be worried about. But like that's it really. I also took a picture of my steps before I went for the walk, and guys, I've been doing under 1,000 steps a day. Like that is actually pathetic. Like under 1,000 steps, that is, and like the average amount you're supposed to be doing is like 7,000 or something like that, and I'm doing under 1,000 steps. So that was really bad. I took a picture of my steps after I finished. I managed to run it up to like 3k steps, but it's still kind of shit to be honest. But I feel like it could be because obviously I don't have like an actual Apple Watch or anything like that, so I can't track my steps. So maybe I am doing more than that, but I don't know. I think that's really bad. I think I might actually invest in an Apple Watch soon. So, because I did have one before, but it broke, and then I just couldn't bother to buy another one after that. But that's all. I need to head back home now. I don't think I'm gonna have time to head back home. I think I'm gonna go head straight to pick my daughter up from nursery now. So yeah, that's it really. I'll talk to you guys later. Hey guys, I was gonna say good morning, but it's not morning. It's later on in the evening now, and I'm back at that bookstore again because, you know, they were gonna have that whole big sale. I've been calling them all week to find out what day it is. They said they finally got the sale stock in now, so I'm gonna go raid their shelves and see what I can find in there. I should have turned the car around because everyone can just literally see me right now, and it's making me feel a little awkward. But I'm trying to like embody my my future YouTuber, and I'm just gonna have to get used to doing this. And then, okay, so basically, you know, I'm listening to Rock, Paper, Scissors right now, and I still don't know what's happening. They're taking a while to get to the point, maybe because I'm not listening to it as fast as I would other audiobooks, because again, it's a thriller, so I'm taking my time with it. Right now I'm suspecting both people, like both the husband and the wife, and also the third person that's popped out of nowhere. I'm suspecting everyone. I don't know who to trust right now. They've just opened the door and everything's completely snowed in now, so yeah, I don't know what's happening there. But I have to tell you guys, I did start Cross the Line. I'm secretly hoping that I'll find this book in that shop. It's so cute right now. I'm loving it. When I read like the tropes, it was friends to lovers, but it's actually brother's best friend, but then also they have their own little relationship outside of their brother. But yeah, I'm just loving it right now. I love the Formula One aspect. I kind of like this girl as well. Like normally I don't really like the girls in the books, I just like the guys, but like I like this girl a lot. Like I like how driven she is, and I like that she's like she has that like little insecurity about herself, but not too heavy where it's like it's annoying. Like she just got that normal level of insecurity, but she bigs herself up again to remember like, no, I'm the shit, it's okay. But yeah, so far I'm trying to remember where I left off now because I'm reading two books at the same time and it gets a bit confusing, and that's not something I normally do. But I'll give you guys a bit more summary on this book maybe when I get back home, because obviously I want to go do this sales shop now. All I'm thinking about is all the books getting snatched off the shelf, so I'm actually going to go to do the shopping now. I'm going to try to record in there again, but you know, your girl, I get a little bit shy, so I'll see how it goes. I forget my card because, you know, we all spend some money, hopefully. Maybe I should hope that there's nothing I like in there so I can leave. I'm also bringing these two books back with me. I want my third book, sorry, so I'm going to take these with me and the receipt and get my third book with this sale deal, because I'm not missing out on extra books. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go to the shops now.
my usual. I got a caramel macchiato. I always get macchiato. I don't like when they give me the lids like this because like I like to have it with a straw, and you can't fit the straw properly in these. I'm making a huge mess. Beside the point, guys, we went into the bookshop and we got a really good sale. Got a mad wedgie. Let me show you what I got. There's only one book I found in that shop that was on my TBR list. Honestly, I thought I was going to raid everything in there, but when I went in there wasn't much that I actually wanted. First book I found that's been on my TBR list for a while now is Abby Jimenez. Oh, Just for the Summer. And guys, look at this. You ready? £1. £1. How? I can't believe I found this for £1. And it's paperback too, so that makes me so happy. Everyone has hyped this book up. I lost a nail while I was in there. I was really in the trenches trying to find books. So we got Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. This is I believe it's supposed to be fake dating. Like, so basically it's two people that are fake dating basically, and they both have this problem where every time they date somebody and they break up, that person then goes on to find their forever person. And it's like, are we just cursed? Because we keep lining everybody up for their next person forever. So they decide to pair up. So he basically is on like Am I the Asshole, that type of website on Reddit, and he's messaging about it, and she's like, hey, me too. So they decide to meet up and date so that they can break the curse for each other basically. Everyone gasses this up, and I feel like I should read this soon because it's summer. I don't want to wait till next year, and I feel like, again, it's a summer read, so I might try and get this done pretty soon. Guys, I really like this. Nails annoying me. Anyway, next thing I found was how much stickers. Look how many stickers are in one little book. Like sale after sale after sale. It says sizzling enemies to lovers. So basically at the back it says when they were teenagers they dated and he broke her heart. Was it when they seated together on a plane 4 years later they butt heads just as badly. So I just realized the edges are sprayed. I actually didn't realize the edges were sprayed. I don't like this sprayed edge as much, but and then I found Okay, this for £1 as well. It's called Okay. I don't know how to pronounce this name. I don't know. Unfortunately, the cover of this book, I don't know if I can show you properly. It's quite dinged up, but it's a Marvel story about Oki, whatever the hell. I don't know how to pronounce her name. But guys, I think I've got a thing where if I see a black person on the book, I just want to buy it. I just end up buying all the books with black people on it. I read at the back, it has something to do with Wakanda. So obviously, I don't know much about this, but I know Wakanda forever, so I had to buy that one. While I was in there, I found the Anna Young If Love trilogy. I don't know, not trilogy, I think this is the If Love series, I don't know, but they had all three, but they didn't have the first book. They were like £4, and I thought, I don't know if that's a deal considering they don't have the first book, and I've never read this series, so I don't even know if I like it. So this could be a very impulsive purchase. I'm gonna have to order the first one on Amazon probably, or maybe I'll pop into another store and see if I can find the first one. If I'm honest, I don't know why I bought these, because I don't know if I even like these. I can't believe I bought the next 3 books for a series I've never read. That makes no sense, just because it says Anna Young. And I don't even know how much I love the Twisted series, because I only read the one book and I said it was I didn't say it was average. I liked it, but it was kind of average. So I don't even know how much I like her books to go out my way to go buy all of 3 books from a series I've never read. It makes no sense. But yeah, these are some more books to add to my collection. It's so ridiculous because the only one that's actually on my TBR list is Just for the Summer. So impulse purchases. Hopefully I don't send them all back. And you know what's funny? The whole thing that started this was these books. I'm still trying to find the 3rd book to make this sale make sense. And I'm going to have to go into another shop and I'm going to walk out with a bunch of books again. And I can't do it to myself. I just need to find the 3rd book for the sale. I'm thinking about going back inside of Starbucks to do some editing. So yeah, the traffic's crazy at this time. So I'm just going to go into Starbucks now, get some editing done instead of going home. So I don't have a mic, so I don't know if you can hear me. Hey guys, it's the next day. Today's Thursday. I decided to go sit in the park because the sun is so nice out here, but I'm a little bit awkward because I've chose like a really public spot, like it's literally on walking route. So whenever anyone's doing like their lap around the park, they pass here, and I don't know why I was feeling so brave, but I don't want to do another lap to the other side of the park. Let me just give you all the information so I can stop talking in public like a weirdo. So you remember how I was trying to get that 3 for £7.50 deal? So basically I got these 2 books and I wanted to get a third one. So I looked through all the shelves. I did not know what to pick. I can't just walk into a shop and pick a book. Like if it's not on my TBR, it's really hard. Anyway, so I decided to play it safe and I got Do Not Disturb by Freida McFadden. I was trying to look for like Ward D or something, but they didn't have any of the other ones, well at least with this deal. So those are the books that I got with the 3 for £7. I'm so sorry if I'm looking around and no space. I just keep looking to see if anyone's walking on the path because it's just too awkward. So I also returned the Anna Young If Love series because I just thought it was too impulsive. I've never read the first book, and buying those first 3 meant I was gonna have to purchase the first book, and what if I hated it? Anyway, I decided to return them. You remember how I've been reading this book, and I was like, I really hope I can find the actual cover, like the actual real book. Well, I walked in the shop, I walked into Works, and I found it. Luckily they had the little sprayed edge. I don't care for this sprayed edge. In fact, they did a kind of a shit job with this sprayed edge, because if you look, I don't know if it's focusing because I don't have the mirror, but right at the top here they've oversprayed the edges, and the pages are actually still stuck together. Like when I peel them, you can see like a lot of the pages are stuck together on the top. But I'm just happy to have it because I'm really enjoying this book. This book is so slow burn. If you love a slow burn book, I definitely recommend this because nothing has happened. I'm about like, I think I'm like 50% in. Yeah, I'm about 52% in. Nothing's happened. All they keep doing is staring at each other, touching each other's arm, touching each other's shoulder. Like nothing's happened. So if you like slow burn, then definitely read this. So I'm actually going to try to clean up as much of this as I can because I want this vlog to go up on Saturday, and today is Thursday. So I want to read this and give you guys my full opinion on it. So I'm going to actually get to this now. Let me get comfy in the public with the tripod. I also brought my laptop because I need to do some editing, but I don't think my brain computed the fact that there's no Wi-Fi at the park. So I'll probably have to go home later. But for now, we're going to enjoy the sun and read. I'm such an awkward babe. Okay. Yeah, so I've already creased it now. Creased the spine. So guys, I'm at Mackey's. I got me a McFlurry because I was cooking in the sun, and I didn't actually get to read as much because some next black beetle looking insect crawled onto my little picnic blanket, and I said no. I had to grab everything and I just left. I was gonna find a different spot, but I decided I want ice cream, so I stopped into McDonald's, got me a little McFlurry. I'm gonna read a little bit in the car. I really need to edit this video, so I do need to go home, but I'm actually gonna read a bit more in the car. I don't know if I can film it because I need aircon and it's too loud for you guys, but I'm burning, so I'm gonna actually continue reading. So that's all I was gonna update. So oh lord. Okay, calm down. Oh my great, thank you. Okay, so guys, hey, I've got all the windows open in my house, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of cars driving, a lot of outside noise. There's also there's building works going outside, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of noise. So it's so hot, and it's so hot, like I need to turn the fan on. But across the line, I haven't finished it yet. I'm on chapter 29 now. I've only got like a very little bit left of the book. I'm gonna read the rest of it now, and then hopefully finish this in time to give you guys an update on what I think. I actually did finish Rock Paper Scissors yesterday. I forgot to tell you guys about it. No, I actually didn't finish it yesterday. I finished it the day before yesterday, and I was supposed to film myself telling you guys how I thought about it, but I forgot to. So let me just do it now real quick. So Rock Paper Scissors. Honestly, I think I rated it. I don't know if I'm sweating. If I look like I'm sweating on the camera, it's because I am sweating. But literally, guys, if I'm honest, I think I rated it like 3.5 stars. Like everything happened at the back of the book. Like the full first of the book is just them talking about the marriage and everything, and then the whole twist, again, as most thrillers, are at the back of the book. But I can only rate Rock Paper Scissors based off the previous thriller I read, which was Never Lie, and I just feel like Never Lie had me a lot more gripped right through the whole book, whereas I feel like I was just trying to force myself to finish Rock Paper Scissors. Obviously, once you get to the end is where the juice is, so that's what gave it the extra half star, because I like the story, but I just don't think I was like entertained enough. But I don't know, because it wasn't a bad story, so which is why I've given it 3.5. In my opinion, that's still really good, but it's not like game changing. Like Never Lie was like a 4.5 for me. I loved it so much, which is why I'm kind of happy I stuck with Freida McFadden.
on my book choices. Reviewing a thriller is really difficult because how do you review without like ruining the whole plot? But yeah, I can just say 3.5 stars. I do recommend it. It's just really slow. It's just lots of messages, lots of information about the marriage and what was going right, what was going wrong, and like how bad of a person either of them were in the marriage. And then literally it's just at the end where you get like the meat of the book. But that's what I can say. Now, guys, they finally got together now. When I say got together, they finally hooked up, which means I think it happened about on Kindle. I think it was like, I want to say 70% in the book. So again, real slow burn. When I read this book, it makes me think of Check and Mate. It's not YA because obviously now that they're together, they're not doing YA behaviors, but like it makes me think of it because like the forefront of the story is kind of like their career and then how basically they're both just in each other's space a lot, and then they get like the flutters and the feelings, and you know, one person, well, both of them in this case really like each other, but they don't want to do anything about it. And like that makes me think of Checkmate because again, Checkmate was, you know, they focus a lot on chess and how they were trying to progress in chess, and then also the problems they had within it, but then they also had that connection with each other. But yeah, I'm trying to think, I can't remember how much I rated Checkmate. I did. So I'm gonna read this up now, and then I'm gonna give you guys my final rating so far. I feel like it could be 3.5, nearly maybe a 4, depending on how this ending is wrapped up. Because like, I don't know, I feel like I'm even being a bit stingy. When I rate books, by the way, guys, I rate them off how the vibe and how I felt when I was reading it. It's not so much about like the writing style, whether the story was like super like amazing. It was like when I was reading it, did I have a great time? And that's my star ratings literally. So anyway, I'm gonna read this. I'm actually curious how much I can read. I feel like it's gonna take me an hour to read this. That's not much considering, actually I think that's quite a good amount. Like for me, I'm a slow reader, so I think that's probably like an hour of reading for me. I'm actually going to be doing a how much can I read in an hour challenge on TikTok, so I'm going to be filming for that. So you guys are not actually going to see me reading this. Maybe I can give you guys a couple snippets so you know. So guys, I finished this book and I think I ran out of storage trying to film that 1 hour reading vlog. I had so many issues trying to film it. So I'm going to wrap this video up really quick before I run out of any more memory. So this book is a 4-star for me. I really enjoyed it. I rate books based off vibes, and I had a great time reading this. I need the brothers book. I need Oakley's book immediately. I just loved how slow burn it was. And like once they finally got together, I felt like I could take a breath because all this, everything, all the sneaking around and all the trying to act like they're not supposed to be together was like driving me insane, but in the best of ways. Every time they'd get the feels, I'd get the feels for them too, and I was just like, oh, it was so giddy. The ending had me so giddy. So yeah, 4 stars for this one. I'm so hot, I had to turn the fan off so I could film this. I think that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. Before I finish, actually, I'm repurposing one of my old Instagram accounts and I'm gonna make it like a Bookstagram. And guys, go over there and follow that Instagram account, because when I'm like doing challenges and stuff and I need like advice on what book to read, I'm gonna ask you guys and you guys can help me pick and we can like interact more. I haven't posted anything over there yet, but I'm working on it. So don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, and obviously like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Bye.